Ekaterina Antropova, Italy. You know what 335 centimeters looks like? That's 11 feet in the air. That's where Ekaterina Antropova's hand goes when she attacks. Most players can't even jump that high with a trampoline, but here's what blows my mind. She's not just tall. This 22-year-old from Skindici is collecting gold medals like they're Pokemon cards. 2024 Olympics, gold. 2025 World Championship, gold. 2024 and 2025 VNL, double gold. And get this, Italy didn't lose a single match for 36 straight games with her on the court. They became the first team since Cuba to hold both Olympic and World Championship titles at the same time. Born in Iceland to Russian basketball and handball parents, moved to Italy at 14 speaking zero Italian. Now she's the most feared opposite hitter in the world, breaking Serie A records with 569 points in a single season. Here's my question. Is she unstoppable because of that insane height, or is there something else? Because plenty of tall players never dominate like this. Irina Fedorovtseva, Russia. What happens when an Olympic gold medalist daughter chooses a different sport? You get Irina Fedorovtseva, and trust me, she's not living in anyone's shadow. Her dad, Sergey, Olympic rowing champion. But Irina, at 17 years old, walked into the Tokyo Olympics as a volleyball player and shocked everyone. Most teenagers are worried about prom. She was serving aces against the world's best. Here's what's crazy. She made her Russian Super League debut at 15. And by 17, she'd already earned a nickname that still haunts opponents today. Queen of Aces. Want proof? She's been named best server at 4 major competitions. Olympics, European Championships, Turkish League, Champions League. Every tournament, same story. Irina's serve, everyone's nightmare. Born in 2004, standing 191 centimeters with a 315 centimeter spike reach, she spent her career bouncing between Dinamo Kazan, Fenerbahce, and even a brief Shanghai drama that ended with her return to Turkey in 2025. But here's my question. When you grow up watching your parent win Olympic gold, does that pressure crush you or fuel you? Because Irina turned it into rocket fuel. Julia Cutias, Brazil, 63 blocks in one tournament. Let that sink in for a second. Julia Cutias at the 2025 VNL didn't just win Best Middle Blocker, she set a record that might never be broken. Born in 2003, this Brazilian wall stands 192 centimeters and turned blocking into an art form. But here's the insane part. She almost never got this moment. May 2024, catastrophic knee injury, wheelchair surgery, 9 months of hell, Paris Olympics, watched it from home. Then she came back like nothing happened. Actually, scratch that. She came back better. VNL record 63 blocks. World Championship 2025. Another 31 blocks. Best Blocker Award. Bronze medal. That's 94 blocks in 2 tournaments. 94. Playing for Gerdau Minas her entire career. 3 Brazilian championships. Multiple South American titles. Now she's got her sights on 2028 LA Olympics. Wanna know what's really crazy? Her whole family played volleyball. Parents, sister Laura, brother Bernardo, but none of them blocked like Julia. What's scarier, facing a hitter who can jump 335 centimeters or a blocker who reads your mind and is already there waiting? Hina Kurtagic, Serbia. Imagine being 16 years old, walking into Serbia's national team practice, and your childhood hero is standing right there. Stefana Velkovic, Tijana Bošković, Brankica Mihailovic, world champions, Olympic medalists, legends. That was Hina Kurtagic's reality. Born in 2004 in Novi Pazar, this girl grew up wanting to be a monster, like a beast, just like her idol Velkovic. And guess what? She's actually doing it. Here's the crazy part. 5 straight Best Middle Blocker awards at youth level. 5 consecutive times. That's not luck, that's power. Now at 195 centimeters with 320 centimeter spike and 305 centimeter block reach, she's collecting medals with the big dogs. 2023 European Championship silver, 2024 Paris Olympics, 2024 Club World Championship bronze and Best Middle Blocker with Milano. They call her the future of Serbian volleyball. But here's my question. When you finally play alongside your childhood heroes, do you still see them as heroes, or do you realize you belong there too? Anna Smurek, Canada. Her dad has 2 NBA championship rings with the LA Lakers, so naturally Anna Smurek should play basketball, right? Wrong. Born in 2003 in Welland, Ontario, Anna chose volleyball and became something even more terrifying than her father ever was. At 209 centimeters tall with a 337 centimeter spike reach, she's literally hitting the ball from 11 feet 2 inches in the air. That's not a spike, that's a meteor strike from space. Here's the insane part. She was a competitive dancer until 8th grade, then switched to volleyball at 13. By 15, she was already 6'8" and had scholarship offers from every major program in America. At 18, she won the NCAA National Championship with Wisconsin as a freshman and took home Final Four MVP. Now playing for RS Cargo in Turkey after stops in Italy, she's terrorizing professional courts. Made her senior Canada debut at 2025 VNL, 110 points in 12 matches, 23 blocks, absolute dominance. But here's what I wonder, when you're literally a foot taller than most hitters can jump, does the game become too easy or does it just create different challenges? Martha Anthony, Greece. When was the last time Greece produced a 22 centimeter volleyball superstar? Exactly. That's what makes Martha Anthony special. She's not just tall, she's a pioneer. Born in 2004 in Piraea near Thessaloniki, this opposite hitter is rewriting Greek volleyball history. Stanford, Wisconsin, Texas. All the big American programs came calling. But she said no thanks and went straight to Italy's Serie A1 with Chieri. Smart move. You tell me. CEV Cup champion, most promising prospect at European volleyball exposure, best opposite in Greek league, and that 507-point season with Panathinaikos? That's not just good, that's legendary. Standing 22 centimeter with a 330 centimeter spike reach, she's the tallest player on every court she steps on. At the 2025 CEV Golden League, she absolutely destroyed Hungary with 35 points in one match. 35. Now representing Greece at World Championships and European competitions, she's proving that you don't need to be from Brazil, Italy, or USA to dominate this sport. Here's my question, does being the first from your country make the pressure unbearable, or does it make you unstoppable? Dalay Özdemir, Turkey. You know what's scary? A setter who doesn't panic, ever. That's Dalay Özdemir, and at just born in 2005, she's already collecting MVP awards like they're candy. 2024 U20 European Championship. Turkey went undefeated. Who was MVP and best setter? Dalay. 2024 U20 Balkan Championship Gold? Check. 2024 U23 European Championship Bronze? Done. 2023 U19 World Championship Silver? Been there. But here's what makes her different. It's not just the trophies, it's how she plays. Coaches talk about her outstanding instinct for finding the right hitter. Players talk about her calmness in impossible situations. She talks about always wanting to be better than last year. Born into a volleyball dynasty. Dad played 200+ matches for Turkey. Mom was a player too. She's now at 187 centimeters, setting up Turkey's attacks at senior level after dominating youth volleyball for years. From Eczacıbaşı Academy to Beşiktaş to the senior national team, she's checking every box. CEV Cup champion, Turkish champion, best server at multiple youth tournaments. Here's my question, when everyone expects you to be great because of your last name, how do you make it your story? Dalay's answering that question, one perfect set at a time, and Turkey's future? It's in very calm, very capable hands. So which one of these rising stars do you think will dominate the next decade? Drop your answer in the comments. I'm reading all of them. If you learned something new today, hit that like button and check out our other volleyball contents on the channel. See you in the next one.